So here's the seats. I mean, I ended up going with 2 buckets and a bench, and then I ended up getting my son the booster on there. Go ahead, Javier, sit down on it. Tell me, what do you think? Is it comfortable? Is it not? You like it?
Yeah, guys.
They're pretty sweet, huh?
Yeah.
So let's open these up so you can see the design on these. Got a little bit of tape on here. Let's open up this one first, Javier, and then we'll open up that one after. I'm gonna take the plastic off of it. So let's pick it up.
Big thumbs up.
So there's that.
Big thumbs up, guys.
One of the seats, I mean, little custom design on there.
Guys, the big
with the red, nice stitching, triple X seats. It does have the little pockets on here, so you can put, your phone, whatever in there. And then on the back side, you have to transfer over the brackets and everything. Everything's gonna bolt on here. So, I mean, these seats are really nice, really, extra cushion on there, everything. So, there's that. That's how the bench looks. I mean, it looks pretty much the same. Nice design. Go ahead. Pretty much the same exact design, but since we have the 2 girls and obviously my son, we need to have the 3 seats in the back. I mean, still have the whole latching system, everything, how originally they come. So I mean, it's a really nice seat. If you guys are interested in seats like this, I mean, Triple X makes really nice seats, everything. Like I said, stitching material feels real good, nice and soft. And I mean, I'm not gonna open up this one, it's the same as that first one, so. There's the seats. So another couple things I got, I mean, we're gonna start with these. These are actually just some grip handles that we got from my boy over there at Steel Performance. So let's go ahead and open them up so I can show you what they kind of look like. Go ahead and take one out of here.
Hey guys, this one.
So these, they're gonna just wrap around the cage, and then once you need to get a grip or something, you'll get a nice firm grip on them. I mean, I got a set of 4 of those, so 2 for the front, 2 for the rear. The next one is I got just one of these Ace Racing seat belts for since the car already comes with 4-point harnesses. I just need one more for the center of the seat. So let's open that bad boy up. I mean, it's just your regular generic seat belt. I'll show you when I'm gonna install them how they go. They just wrap around the back side of the cage of it. So. I used to have these on the old Can-Am. I mean, and they work really good, so I never had any issues with them. So I decided just, go with the same ones again. So that's Ace Racing 4-point harnesses. If you need to get in contact with them, you can also go Ace Racing on Facebook and Ace Racing on Instagram. Okay, grab the next thing out there. So this right here, we got our jump post. On the X3, the battery is located right behind the back seat. So, I mean, it's hard to, jump anything. So, these are pretty cool. You just run, you hardwire them right to the battery, and then you get to somewhere easy to access it. I'm going to do it on the back panel of it. So, all you have to do when you need to get a jump or something, you just pull those 2 off, jump start it, put them back on. I mean, that way they stay nice and sealed. You can pick these up right here at UTV Stereo. They usually have those in stock, so UTV Stereo, just pick them up. Jump post, and also they have all their stuff on there. They have YouTube channel as well, Facebook and Instagram. So on this one, this is for the fire extinguisher. It's a quick disconnect. Just basically just wraps around with clamps, and then when you need to take it off, it just pops out. that's where, you know, the fire extinguisher is gonna go. I'll put this around the cage, and then when you need to put it back on, slide in, open it up, and then it's just gonna pop in, just like that. So this piece will always stay on the cage, and this is where the fire extinguisher is gonna sit on there. So you just take that whole thing off, use it for whatever you need to use it, put it back on.
And stay tuned.
Two-way radio, and I mean, it was a gift. They gifted it to me from Battleborn. It's just, basically it's all it is. It's just a radio. So you can just communicate with other people. I mean, I was actually thinking about getting the rugged radio. But now that I have this, I don't really need anything like that. So I'm just gonna end up running with this. Thanks to Battleborn Off-Road. If you guys need anything from them, I mean, they're the ones that have been hooking me up with a lot of this stuff. So really big shout out to them on getting me plugged in with most of this stuff. So thank you to them. The next couple things are all from TMW. So I ended up going with their Baja design style front bumper. I mean, it's really nice and stealth. This is where I'm gonna end up mounting the lights and everything. So I mean, it's a really nice bumper. I mean, overall, comes with a steel plate where it came black, and I ended up knowing me wanting to do it, you know, custom color on it. So if you look at it, it's like a red with like glitter on it. It came out real nice. It's totally different in the sunlight. It just pops. So there's that for the bumper. And then I ended up doing also their grill. So I ended up also doing it's actually like a 3-piece grill, or 2-piece grill, I'm sorry. I also did it the same exact color in all red. So once it's on the car, this is all right behind it. It's gonna be lit up. So all this is gonna light up really nice. This is gonna be covered in black. So it'll make it look a lot different than the original grill that's already on there right now. So if you look at it, you can see a lot of like sparkle color to it. So it has some good flake in there. All right, so here are the lights, the pod lights that I'm gonna end up running for chase lights. So I'm running 2 ambers and 2 clears. So with the Switch Pros, kind of strobing and flashing in different sequence, I have a little idea, which I'll show you guys more once I get it kind of put together. There's the amber one. I mean, they look real nice. I mean, for what a light is, they look, you know, all aluminum, SD lighting. It's just basically power and ground, that's it. So it's a really nice light. So if you want a good, affordable, you know, light, go ahead and hit up our friends right here at SD Lighting. These are the RG3 and the yellow, and then the clear ones are just RG3 in clear. So I ended up getting 4 of those. Now, as charging systems, I went with the Noco. This is the Genius. Basically, this is just gonna keep my batteries charged. So I'm gonna end up running 2 batteries. So this does 2 batteries. Once it's done charging them, it shuts off. So that's a pretty good feature on it, especially having something like that. As you can see on here, you can just hardwire them right into the batteries, and it'll do that. Just leave it charging at night. And I also bought the plug. So exactly what the plug is, what the plug is, it just connects directly to this, and you can just mount this plug somewhere easy to gain access to. So my main controller, this time I'm going with the Switch Pros, the 8 switch panel. So on that, comes with everything. Here's the controller, instructions, the main control module, and then it also comes with all those, they're like stickers almost, that they go right onto the controller, so when it lights up, it kind of lights up that white part of it. All your wiring harness, all that. Little some butt connectors, some zip ties, and a mounting bracket for the module. Here's the controller. So it's really small, really style. Like I said, it's just, these will just kind of clip onto the, or just tape onto there, and it'll just light up the white area in whatever color you choose. It can be blue, red, green, you know, has different colors. And this is what I'm actually going to use to run my chase lights. It has a lot of different features where you can run them with the car off, you know, just different programming features that you can just set up and make it work just phenomenal. So if you're interested in something like that, I mean, go hit up our friends right there at Switch Pros. They're, I mean, it's not a cheap way to go about it, but it's really reliable, really nice. So I wasn't gonna end up buying this. I already had mirrors that I was gonna use, but we ended up going to Nash, and my wife saw some of these exact mirrors from Chupacabra, and she really liked them. So I was like, you know what? I'll go ahead and probably just buy them. I mean, even though I didn't really want to, so I ended up changing my whole mirror setup. I had some mirrors already that had lights and everything on them. So these, they don't come with lights, so that's the only downfall on them. But they're a really nice mirror. I mean, Chupacabra off-road mirrors. Look at them. I mean, they are huge, stout. I mean, there's no doubt I'm ever gonna have any issues with these. I mean, they're adjustable however you want them. Just, you know, they are just built nice and tough. You can even mount your light pod here. I'm gonna see if I can make some kind of, you know, stealth bracket that I can use with the light pods I want to run. I mean, these mirrors, they are crazy, man. They look nice. They are really all aluminum housing, nice and, you know, stiff. Everything comes with all the hardware, everything you need for it. I mean, even the packaging. I mean, packaging is beautiful. So if you want a nice set of mirrors, go ahead and contact Chupacabra Off-Road. These right here, they are called the Queros Racing Black. So, and then the 1.875 is the cage size for the Can-Am. So these are pretty much just built directly for those. But I mean, I just can't wait to put these on there. They're gonna look crazy. To complement with those mirrors, I'm going with the Baja Designs. Usually they use the Squadron Pros, but I mean, I wanted something a little bit different. I ended up going with the ep4s. So these things are huge. I mean, they're a little heavier than expected. I mean, I'm gonna end up going with these mounts. They're all aluminum mount, you know, strong. So if I end up wanting to put them on the mirrors, I'll end up looking for something kind of as strong as this, so I can put them on the mirror. If not, I mean, that's fine. I'll just end up running with these. I mean, these will work perfectly fine, but I kind of just wanted them on the front side of the mirror, kind of how they're supposed to go. But I mean, just these mirrors are just really big, bulky, but they're incredibly bright. So I'll probably just end up going this route with it. So these are your LP4s with Baja Design. So these are the other lights that I'm gonna end up running. These are basically the big brother of that one. These are the LP6s. So 6 lights. It's got a little running light on there. A daylight. It's got a driving combo with it. These are big and bulky, huge lights. I know the light output on these are going to be incredible. I mean, they're still one size bigger from this, which are the LP9s, but those are going to be, I just think those were going to be a little bit too big for what I wanted, and they're going to take the look off of the front end. These are going to go on that TMW bumper. That way, I mean, I still wanted something bigger, but not too big that it'll cover up the grill. So, I mean, even, you know, the cooling fan, everything, how it was built, you could tell it was designed, you know, for all this application. I mean, it's real nice. I mean, all aluminum housing. The lens are interchangeable. If I want to change them to clear, all I have to do is unscrew it, take it off, take it apart, put the new lens, get a new seal, and we're good to go. I mean, Baja Design, it's, you know, one of the top dogs right now in the off-road. So, I mean, I couldn't be any happier than with these. I mean, I got 2 of those, bottom one the same exact thing. No change to that. I'm still waiting for the harnesses to come in so I can wire everything to the Switch Pros. So once that comes in, it should be in the next few days or so. So once those come in, I can get the front end put together, get the grill in there, put the bumper on, and start wiring up all this stuff. So I ended up buying this McTuning rock light kit. I bought 2 of them because I really want this thing to be seen when it's out at night. So I mean, I'll show a video of it of where they're all lit up, but all aluminum, 6 LEDs in it, super bright. I mean, this kit comes with 2, 4, 6, 8, so I got a total of 16 rock lights, and I'm gonna kind of distribute it between outside and inside. So go ahead and check out this video so you can see how they look and how they light up. I'm gonna end up running the SMB particle separator. Basically, this is so it can not let all the dirt inside the engine not go through the filter, save your life on your filter. It just serves a lot of different purposes, and it's well worth an investment. I mean, if you're planning on keeping the machine for a long time, I mean, definitely think about, you know, buying one of these. It comes with, you know, all your hardware, all your new plastics, how you have to run everything. It comes with everything, you know, your snorkels, all your tubing, all that. But I know basically what you guys want to see is what the actual SMB looks like. So let's go ahead and take it out. So it also comes with the tubing, the ducting that's gonna go around. It just all depends. Everyone's preference is different. A lot of people want to put it on the top side of the cage. Some people will put it on down low. I mean, it just depends on where everything's gonna be. I'm not sure exactly where I'm gonna put mine yet, but I mean, there it is. It's got all these little fans in there where you have to wire them up, and right here is where it's gonna go into the, you know, right into the engine, and it's gonna separate all the air. So air from dust. And this is my friends over there at Nash, where I ended up getting the car, are the ones that actually hooked me up with this. So I got that from them. It's gonna be the SMB filter for the Can-Am. It's the 76-7006. The KC light bar. I wasn't gonna go with this. I was just gonna go with just a nice little thin light bar, but again, my wife wanted something different, and we ended up going with this. I mean, KC, it's a Pro 6 LED with it's a 50-inch. So for the Can-Am, it's not supposed to be this big, but I mean, it's got 8 pods. This thing is huge. I mean, it's gonna be super bright. It's gonna be nuts. I mean, wire harness. So there's the KC lights. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pods on there. I mean, huge lights. Each up here, it has adjustments, so each one of them can tilt a little bit, and that's how we're gonna give it like a little curve to it, so it can fit in on the Can-Am. It's like I said, usually it should be about 7, so I have a whole extra light bar extra, but just doing the whole curving is gonna, I'll make it fit that way. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off all these covers so you can see kind of what they look like without them. So they all pop off. So this is what it looks like once it's on the car and I don't have anything on there. So it'll just bolt up here and bolt up over here, and then right in the center has a support, an extra support. That way once it's on the cage, it's like a little bumper, and it just sits on there and it just fits, you know, nice and tight, so it's not, you know, shaking the whole time. And yes, I mean, these, I'm not gonna leave them with the just regular yellow on there. I'm gonna end up color matching with the car, which is black and red is my whole theme with it. So I'm gonna end up getting also with my boy that's gonna do my wrap, and I'm gonna have him do these for me. There's also covers for these that you can put on. So if you want amber, you can buy the covers and make them all amber, or if you want, you know, just the outer ones amber and the inner ones white, or inner amber. You know, there's so much different ways you can go about all this, but I already have enough amber lights with the pods on the pillars and the bumper. I'm not gonna need it. So I think I got more than enough lighting on this. So these are the KC lights. Just like that simple, they literally just pop right on. Boom. I mean, obviously it's gonna look a lot different once, you know, if you take off the plastic. This is what it kind of looks like once it's on there without the plastic. So, and it just pops off. Has little retainers on the bottom where they pop on and off. And these were also, I mean, these were actually also, I got them from my friends right there at Battleborn. Big shout out to them. They got me a lot of my stuff that I needed. So I'll go ahead and put a link on the description. If you guys need anything, they're based out of Las Vegas. They can take care of pretty much anything that you need. There's a lot of stuff are not on the website, and if you ask them if they have it, if they don't have it, more than likely they can get it. So don't be afraid to just email them or call them. Hopefully in the next couple weeks or so, I can set up with them, be able to get a discount code. So if I can work that out with them and I can get a discount code, I'll let you guys know as well on a video. And I mean, I'm gonna try to hook you guys up as much as I can as well. So just stay tuned with the videos. I mean, there's a lot more coming up. I'm gonna end up doing a lot more different stuff. So just stay tuned, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.